Hi there, welcome. I'm Courtney of Petunia Quilts and the host of Petunia Quilting Bee on Instagram, and I am so excited to have you here. This is my very first YouTube vlog, so welcome. I'm Courtney. I live in New Windsor, Maryland with my husband Wes, our daughter Ellie, and our two dogs Lucy and Percy. And I usually post all of my stuff on Instagram at Petunia Quilts. You can go follow me there. But because of Petunia's Quilting Bee that I started back in May, some of the communication gets kind of discombobulated in my story. So I thought, hey, you know what? Why don't I start a YouTube channel? And all the information will be posted there and I can link it as you see fit. So that's what I'm doing. Today is a little bit more of an intro, what I'm working on now, and things like that. So I will start off with the Quilting Bee for those that are just following me and have no idea what that means. So I host Petunia's Quilting Bee on Instagram. Essentially, we have 9 beehives that consist of 12 people. And what happens in a bee is you get 12 quilters together and each person is assigned a month, right? And it happens all year long. It's a year-long event that everyone is assigned a month to be queen bee in their beehive. And so the person who's, say, May, for example, that's when it started, and they had picked a block that they wanted everyone in their beehive to make for them. It was a free pattern. That's kind of the premise of the Quilting Bee, is that it must be a free pattern to make it accessible for everyone. And they pick the color scheme that they want of their block for all of their bee members to make. And so everyone makes that block depending on how many they want, 1 or 2, and they send that all to the queen bee for her month. And in theory, she will have enough blocks or close to enough blocks to make an entire quilt top. So that is the premise, and I thought today I would show some of the blocks that I've received from my beehives. So I will start with over here. So one of the beehives that I'm in 2 in Petunia's Quilting Bee. So I'm in beehive number 5 and sewing bee 4 laundry. These have hashtags that I'll post here. But this one is for beehive number 5. And I was the queen bee in September. And I'm using this beautiful bag that Julie, one of our bee mates, I will post her Instagram handle here. She made this for me and sent it in my package. It was so thoughtful of her. So this has, and I'll take these out so I can show you. So this is Little Red Riding Hood. I've been obsessed with reading stories to my daughter. She is almost 9 months now, and we read a story every night. And so she asked if there were any fabrics that I really enjoyed, and so she had some of this Little Red Riding Hood, and I just loved it because I love fairy tales and I love reading the fairy tales. So this is wonderful. Thank you, Julie. And so what I had asked for in my beehive is I wanted the plaidberry block. Now, I will say this is not a free pattern. It was at the time that I had asked everyone to make it for me, but now it is $3.50 that you can get on Kindred Quilt Co.'s Etsy shop. So definitely support her. This is such a fun block to make. It is a great bee block. Especially if it's one of those intricate ones that if you didn't want to make a whole entire quilt out of it and wanted just one block from each person, it would definitely work. So what I had asked for is someone else on Instagram, I believe her handle is indoor_cat, and I had really liked the high volume or the black background that she had with this block, and I was like, you know what, I also want something like that. So she completely inspired me for how I wanted these blocks, and I really love, my favorite colors are hot pink and blue, and so I asked everyone to kind of go with that kind of color scheme, and these are some of the blocks that came out of that. So this is from Beth, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. This block is so fun to make. I asked for 1 block from each person, and so these are just some of the blocks that they had made for me. And this is, oh my gosh, why am I blanking on whose is what? I usually remember. This one is Annie's. And it goes this way. So I'm also a knitter, and so Annie knows that about me. So this is Annie of Little Quilting Closet, and she had put these little knitting like fussy cuts. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. So I just thought that was super cute, those in the center of the block there. And then I believe this is Brooke. So just some of the examples of some of the blocks that I received. They are so cute, and so I need to make 1 more block for this quilt, and then I will be adding the sashing and then sending it off for long arming. Once I piece it together, of course. So that is some of the blocks from that quilt. I'll be posting shorts in my YouTube so that you can kind of see the progress of these quilts. That's why I haven't started any of them yet, because I thought, you know what, these are all so beautiful and people took time to make them and they deserve to be recognized for their hard work on these beautiful blocks. So that is from Beehive number 5. You can find our hashtag Beehive number 5, NO5. I'll post that here. And we also have hashtag Petunia Quilting Bee as well. So there's a lot of hashtags. And then I have, oh, it's over here, just 1 second. Then I also have Sewing Bee for Laundry, and I'll post the hashtag here in case you're interested. But these are some blocks, and you know what? Because I asked 2 of everyone, I don't remember who sent what blocks. I know some of them, so I'll start here. But so what I asked for in Sewing Bee for Laundry is I asked for weather vane blocks. This is one of my very favorite blocks to make. They are so fun, and I asked for Christmas themed, and so I just asked for a fussy cut center and then let their creativity shine for the rest of the block. So they were 12 inches, and these are what I got. So this is from my friend Beth of at Goody Goods. This is from Favorite Day Quilting, Shasta. She is our host for this bee. And I unfortunately don't remember oh, this is Angie. Aren't these cute? Ah, I love them. But this one was also cute. I just loved all the creativity, and I didn't care about traditional colors or modern. It's just whatever anyone thought to make with theirs was totally fine with me. I really loved everyone's creativity. So there are some. Here's one more. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these together. I'm not going to do sashing for these. I'm just going to put them all. This is my stack. They're so fun. There we go. My entire stack of them. I think I need to make 2 more, and then this is ready to go. So, and I'll get it done and off for long arming. All right, so those 2 are from Petunia's Quilting Bee. Those are the only hives that I'm in for those. I am in 2 other bees that are not related to Petunia's Quilting Bee. They are just other hives. And so one of my friends, Cheryl Worm, she had posted a quilting bee for anyone who wanted to participate. And so it was foundation, you could do foundation paper piecing or traditional piecing. You could do, it just was more of a scrappy related bee. And so she's been in such support of Petunia's Quilting Bee, and I was like, you know what, I would love to join yours as well. So I did decide to join in September, and so I was October Queen Bee, and so I'm actually really excited for this one, guys. I'm excited for all of them, but this one, because we're in November, I guess, and it's pumpkin season, I asked for pumpkins. And so my friend Beth of Goody Goods is also in this hive, and so she also helped with some pumpkins, and this is one that she had made me. So what I had asked for, this is the Easy Pumpkin Pattern by Joe, June, and May on Etsy. So I believe it's like a $6 or $5.50. I think that's the price range for this block. And it comes in many different sizes. I think it starts at 6 inches up to 12 inches. And so I had asked for a 10-inch block, light pink background, and then just a scrappy pumpkin, but it had to be in the same color family. So orange pumpkin, blue pumpkin, purple pumpkin, that kind of thing. So here's some that I had made as an example. And then I also made a yellow one. And then my friend Eva of Gemini Mama Quilts, she made these white pumpkins, which are just super cute. So just as an example, and then I think this one's Cheryl's actually. I hope, if I'm wrong, someone tell me. And she sent me, Cheryl also had sent me fabrics to make a hot pink one. So that is this one. And I have a black pumpkin. So this is Molly from Cashmere Mountain Quilt Co. And I have this one. Like, they're all so fun. So those are all of my blocks. Or not, this is the stack of blocks that I have. I'm still waiting for some to come in. So, but they are super, super fun. But yeah, so I just wanted to share those today. And then the last bee that I'm in, I haven't been queen bee yet. So, but I will, throughout the episodes, kind of share which blocks that I'm making for other people, because I think that's really, really fun. And then I have, oh, I wanted to show you the background of this quilt too, because it's really, really cute. So, this is my other stuff. Okay, so I went with Eva of Gemini Mama Quilts. We went to Sew Magarbo in Ashburn, Virginia. We went for a sip and sew, and it was so much fun. And we were doing some foundation paper piecing. She brought her blocks for the pumpkins to just kind of to hand them over to me, and then we kind of showed them off, and everyone thought they were super cute, and so we kind of talked about the bee and all that kind of stuff. Well, when we went shopping, Eva found this fabric, and she was like, Courtney, this would be perfect for your quilt. And I was like, you know what, you are so right. So went ahead and grabbed it. Isn't that super cute? And it kind of pulls in like those pinks, and there's greens in there. I'm gonna have a green pumpkin, it hasn't come in yet. Yellow. It's got like all the colors that people had. I don't think it has any blue in it. I think that's the only exception to the rule. But it's so, so cute. So this is a Dashwood Studios fabric, I believe. I'm not seeing the selvage, of course. Oh yeah, the Spirit to Create. Oh, it's Free Spirit Fabrics. This is Autumn Friends by Mia Charo. This is Pumpkin Paradise. That's this right here. It's so cute. So what I'm gonna do is, this is gonna be the backing, and hopefully I'll have enough for binding also. Did not consider that. So if I don't, I'll have to think of something else. Oh, and then with the pumpkins, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do black sashing throughout. If you've ever seen the peanut butter quilt, it kind of has like a square in between the sashings, and so that's gonna be hot pink. I'm really excited about that. So I'll show you that when it's done. Those are all my bee quilts. Also wanted to share about a fun sew along that's happening right now. I had to find it on Instagram. So I had to find it on Instagram real quick because I couldn't remember what it was called, but it's the Camberville Threads. Her name is Taz, and she had started a Hexie Stocking Sew Along. It's called the Hexie Stocking SAL. So, sorry, I thought it was different than that, but it's not. So, I have decided to join along. You can find her on Instagram. It's not too late to join. And so here is, sorry, my chair likes to squeak. But here is my stocking so far. I'm not done, but this is stocking number 1, which I will kind of show it here. And they're all little fussy cuts. Aren't they cute? So this is English paper piecing. It's by hand. It's super fun. I'm very new at it, and I've really, really come to love it. It's really nice when you just had a really hard day at work and you really want something to be mindless and you don't want to think about it. You don't want to cut anything. You don't really want to do anything except like stab something a million times. That's what I love about this. So what I did is little fussy cuts here, and they're super cute. So some of them came from some friends in the Quilting Bee. They sent some Christmas fabrics with the blocks. Some of them came from Granting Your Quilty Wishes. Some came from other swaps. So I tried to use fabrics that I got from friends because I think that it's much more meaningful. I think like someone took the time out of their day to send me something, and I want to put it to good use. And so that's what I did with this. And so I have one more row, I think, that I need to put on. I think it's this one. And then I don't know what I didn't look at the entire pattern that Taz decided to do, but what I'm going to do is actually put a solid backing or just one piece of fabric instead of doing more hexies on the other side. So I'm interested to see how that's going to work out. But super excited about that. That is something else that I'm working on that I wanted to show in case there's anyone that loves English paper piecing like I do. So lastly, I thought it would be fun to do some stash enhancement. And show you some goodies that I've received in the last, I don't know, 2 weeks. I went to Sew Magarbo, like I said, for the Sip and Sew with my friend Eva, and I purchased some really good goodies, and I wanted to share them here with you all. So, let's dig in. All right, I am working on, so Tula Pink, if she ever watches this, she probably won't, but if she ever does, I absolutely love your fabric, all of it. I just never can get enough. And so, Fairy Dust. I've never seen these two colors in real life, and I'm also working on a quilt that I will show in another episode, but it needed more fairy dust in these colors, and I was gonna buy them online. I just never got around to it, but then Sew Magarbo had some, so I bought some. And now I have all of the fabric I need to put that quilt together, so you will see that progress very, very soon. Then I got some others. They had some out of print Ruby Star there as well. So they had the strawberries and the golden, I believe this is called goldenrod. I think so. And then they had some starry, so I had to pick some up. They had some in other colors too. This is just the only one I got because I got other stuff. And then I got these cute little puppies. Look at that little one eating ice cream. And then my personal favorite is this little guy. He's so cute. I love fussy cutting. So I'm going to fussy cut these, and I don't know what I'm going to do with them. But they also had, I don't know if I can focus that at all, of these little doggies in the water. Aren't those adorable? I think it's just so cute. It's not summertime. It's not, but I love summer. So we're gonna roll with it. and I got a half yard of these little, what are these, cans of soda or seltzers, whichever your preference. They're probably more seltzers, right? Or maybe juice. Either way, I think they're super cute. I'm not sure who this is from, actually. Let me see if I can grab the tag. This is, it's Dashwood Studios, Weekend Away. Duchess Plum, maybe? In their Weekend Away collection. But anyway, will be really, really good for fussy cutting. Or just like a backing of like a mini quilt. I think that would be cute. Okay, so then they had some Heather Ross. And I am also a big fan of Heather Ross. So I am going to make, at some point in my life, I want to make an English paper pieced quilt out of Heather Ross. Or just a quilt in general, all of Heather. So, Heather's work. So this is, I got some of her mice. I had never seen these in real life. I'm trying to focus it, sorry. There we go. So I never seen them in real life. And then I saw this, and I don't know, it's just, maybe it's because of where I am in life right now, but I just really loved the mom, the baby, and the dad in there. It just kind of got me. I don't know. But I thought they were really cute. I had seen it online, but there are sometimes when you just want to see the fabric in person to see how big the prints are. And that was what this was for me. Also, this like pinky background, it looked more, maybe it's my eyes or maybe it's my phone, I don't know, but it looked more lilac to me than pink. So when I saw it in person, I liked it much better than when I saw it online. And then I got the cream as well. The little guy, he's so cute. All right. So that's all oh, actually there's one left. And the reason I left it for last is because to show you what I was really thinking for this pumpkin quilt, if I can grab it. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is, this is Speckled by Ruby Star Society. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to sash it probably 2 or 3 inches with the pumpkins. And then you'll have a pumpkin on the other side, right? So like that. And then we'll have a hot pink right in between. So it'll be sashing here, and then in this little, in the little corner in between these 2 blocks will be a hot pink square. And I just think that'll be super cute. So that's what I bought this to look at it against. Let's see if that'll focus. There we go. So I bought this to kind of put it against the pinks and see if I liked it. And I do. So I'm gonna buy more of it so that I can get this quilt finished before the season's over. So I may not use it this season, but at least I finish it this season. Right, but that's everything I wanted to show you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.